Hello, everyone. My research topic is to study if designs, when built with concepts from human computer interaction and human cognitive science, have the power to manipulate the users. So, when humans interact with interfaces, there are two things that are happening. One is the interaction itself, and the field of human computer interaction works on this to improve user experience and so on. The other aspect of it is why the users are performing that action, and is there any impact on the users as a result of these actions when performed by them. This is covered under human cognitive science, and we want to see if the combination of the two can influence thinking patterns of the users. We study an application called Pinterest to investigate this further. So, what is Pinterest? It's like a bulletin board that displays all these posts of your interests and based on your viewing history. This study is important because it may be true that designs have the potential to change human behavior. Um, the way I conducted this experiment was I first shortlisted papers from the fields of HCI and human cognitive science. After going through them thoroughly, I tried to correlate the two of them and see if designs can be influential. I then picked up an application called Pinterest and I then applied these findings from the readings onto them and to better understand the design. I also conducted 5 interviews of users who were application in the way they did, and in the past did they perform certain actions they never intended to in the first place, and why. I have categorized the results into different sections. One is direct manipulation. So Pinterest follows direct manipulation well. So it is a concept in HCI that makes the interface invisible. And I did propose a new prototype for saving the pin or pinning the post. And it turned out the direct manipulation does in turn makes it easier for user to perform certain tasks, which improves user engagement because human mind always looks for certain ease because these activities are performed during leisure time. Pinterest is heavily activity and user centric, so the users feedback in the terms of the posts they see, for how long they see, etc., are constantly involved in the recommendation engine that they show. Pinterest also uses distributed cognition, and the cognition is distributed in the form of suggestions of messages, in the form of recommendations, etc. It also follows Hutchins distributed cognition, where social and cultural aspects are involved. It does follow social, temporal, and spatial cognition. Prediction is a major part of Pinterest's recommendation engine, and it does follow cognitive modeling by using GOMS and ACTAR models. It does not follow situated action because there aren't many situational changes involved, but it heavily relies on activity and theory and distributed cognition. From this another case study, it was evident that cognitive functionalities are not only restricted to representations but also in communication, learning, etc. And Pinterest does follow that, and as a result, users picked up learning, developing hobby, religion, professional insights, etc. Pinterest does have a bidirectional causal relationship between society and technology. Values are incorporated into Pinterest designs. The search engine in Pinterest does follow language modeling for user prediction and so on. Deceptive patterns were also identified in Pinterest. Pinterest does use deep learning and connectionalist model, where humans network model is mapped to the recommendation engine, which leverages deep learning. I've just consolidated these findings. I won't go over all of them in interest of time, but the conclusion is that designs are manipulative and designs can subtly change human behavior without users being aware of it. And this was also evident from the study where users shopped for certain things they never intended to. They stayed for a longer time on the application that they never intended to. That and thus, yes, designs are manipulative. Thank you.